I'm the guy that takes care of kids with rare diseases, multiple sulfatase deficiencies, the rarest among rare.
Well, you just saw a preview there of a new documentary premiering at Lynn Meadows Discovery Center. It's called The Zebra and the Bear. This heartbreaking documentary is working to raise awareness about a very rare disease while unifying families and exploring treatment options. Here to tell us more about the screening is local filmmaker and director Patrick O'Connor. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me here. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, before we came on the air, you were telling me how you got involved with all this. It started with a GoFundMe campaign, right?
Yeah, back around 2016, a mutual friend introduced me to Amber, the mother in the film, and she was looking for somebody to help her make a GoFundMe video. They had just gotten this diagnosis of multiple sulfatase deficiency for their daughter Willow, and it's a disease with, at the time, no treatment and no cure, and they were going to try to raise millions of dollars to jumpstart a cutting-edge gene therapy treatment. And when she told me that story of what she and her family were going to try to do, I just felt that there was a much larger story about, the healthcare system and how rare drugs for rare diseases are developed. And I asked if they would allow me to make a film about that process, and they said yes. So I shot with them for almost 7 years.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
And sadly, you said Willow did pass away in October, right?
Yeah, she passed away in October. She was 11 years old, and it was rough, but her legacy is going to possibly mean that this disease is going to be curable and treatable based on what Amber did in Willow's life.
Right. You said you mentioned gene therapy and maybe treatment options. Have they broken through anything there?
Well, the research that Amber was able to push and raise money for over these years was strong enough that the NIH adopted the disease, multiple sulfatase deficiency, into a new program that they have. So they are now pushing forward, getting ready to do a clinical trial, which is where they actually test the treatment, the gene therapy on children. And probably in this coming year, they will start that process and they'll know if it's going to work.
Wow. How does this disease affect you? Does it just affect children? Do you know how many people are diagnosed?
Well, it's a genetic disease, and once you're diagnosed with it, I mean, Willow was, I think, not quite 2 when she was diagnosed. It's a lysosomal storage disease, so basically the cells in your body are not able to get rid of the trash that they create. And it affects basically all the major systems in the body, and over time affects the brain, the skin, the bones, the lungs, everything. So these kids slowly deteriorate.
Wow. And you guys are bringing this film over to Lynn Meadows. It's screening on the 9th, right?
Yeah, on Thursday. It starts at 6 o'clock. The film will start at 7, and then we'll have a Q&A afterwards with myself and Amber and Tom, Willow's parents. And I'm really excited about this because the Lynn Meadows Discovery Center has been very close to this story. They held birthday parties for Willow there. Invited like the scientific community, like the students from the universities did stuff with on the birthday party. So it's going to be a really nice event. Yeah.
I mean, last question, what does it feel like for you just to have been a part of this for so long?
It's a huge privilege. I mean, to be in a room with this family and these physicians and that little girl, it's been kind of amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure you felt like part of the family too.
A little bit, yeah, we're close.
Yeah, well, we thank you so much for everything you do, and hopefully this film will bring some awareness to this and have a big impact.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you.